Do you feel the vibes?
What's up, YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin. Bring your Week 6 NFL 2016 picks. Last week, Week 5, I went 7-7. Terrible. Out of the 3 years I've been doing this, and even longer with just friends, this is definitely the worst I've done in terms of at least up to 5 weeks. I started out pretty good, and those were the games that were harder to predict. Now, when you expect these teams to be a little more consistent, you kind of know what to expect. It's always any given Sunday. You kind of know what to expect. These teams have been very inconsistent, and or just flat out bad. But let's go ahead and get into the picks. As you know, Thursday on Facebook, I usually make the picks right before the game. I picked the Broncos to beat the Chargers. The Chargers ended up winning, so I'm starting this week 0-1, and I've picked the Broncos last 2 weeks, and they've lost both against the Falcons and now against the Chargers. So they're on a 2-game slide. 1 o'clock game. The San Francisco 49ers head to Buffalo to play the Bills. Big news in this entire game is Colin Kaepernick is going to be the starter for the Niners. Good for him. He ended up restructuring his deal to take away that injury clause. So I hope he doesn't get hurt. I mean, you never want to see anyone get hurt, and anyone that wants to see someone get hurt, you're a terrible person. But I think I'm gonna go with the Bills. I don't think the Niners just don't have enough talent around the team. You got some veterans on defense, but I just don't think offensively they have enough talent. So I'm gonna go with the Bills. Sean McCoy has actually been really good this season. Next game, the Philadelphia Eagles head to Washington to play the Redskins. It's gonna be an interesting game. The Eagles coming off a loss. The Redskins have actually, a lot of their games have been close, but they've been playing solid. Kirk Cousins needs to play a little bit better, but they've been finding ways to win. I'm gonna go with the Eagles in this one. This is a division game. I think both teams have played well enough to kind of make it. I feel as though it's gonna be a close game. And I'm going to go with the Eagles to beat them. Next game, the Cleveland Browns head to Tennessee to play the Titans. No way I'm picking the Browns. Give me the Titans. Terrell Pryor is really the only notable guy. Well, let's just say offensively, who a standout for that team. Team's not good. Give me the Titans. The next game, the Baltimore Ravens head to New Jersey, New York, whatever, to play the Giants. Giants have been on a 4-game skid. Pass rush. Sorry, that's my phone. The pass rush has been pathetic. Secondary has a bunch of injuries, and Eli has not been good despite the weapons he has on the outside. The Ravens haven't beaten anyone. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the Ravens in this one. They haven't really beaten anyone. The Giants, Giants could easily have no wins if the Cowboys just make some positive plays in that game. I'm gonna go with the Ravens in this one. Next 1 o'clock game, the Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton will be playing. Heads to New Orleans to play the Saints. Panthers defense secondary mainly has been terrible. Pass rush hasn't been up to par. Offensive line, especially the tackles, have sucked. I've talked about this. If you haven't checked out my video on the Panthers suck this season, here's why. That's the exact title. Please go check that out. And I pretty much break down just about everything wrong with the Panthers and ways to fix them. Mainly changes in the damn front office. But there's no way I'm picking the Saints in the division game. I'm going to go with the Panthers. I don't care how bad they're playing. Yeah, I did that. Next game, the Jacksonville Jaguars head to Chicago to play the Bears. Jaguars coming off their Jaguars beating the Colts. I believe it was because I know they had a bye. So that their last game they beat the Colts in London to get their first win of the season. The Bears are bad. This is a flip of the coin game. Jeez. I'm gonna go with, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars. Oh, got a bad taste in my mouth. But I'm gonna go with the Jaguars. Flip of the coin game, whatever. Next game, the St. Louis Rams head to Detroit to play the Lions. I got the Lions in this game. The Lions actually surprised me because I picked against them last week and they ended up winning. And Stafford's actually been good. He's been under the radar just because, it's a lot of people don't see a lot of the Lions games. So if a lot of your games not nationally televised, people don't know if you're playing good or not because they don't watch the games. But I'm going to go with the Lions to win at home against the Rams. The next game, the Pittsburgh Steelers head to Miami to play the Dolphins. I got the Steelers. They've been putting up a lot of points. The defense has improved, but I don't think they're championship caliber yet. Or, that they still need some pieces and to get, healthier. But I got to still beating the Dolphins. Big Ben, Antonio Brown, those guys have been a beast. Le'Veon Bell's return has been incredible. D'Angelo Williams still there. They have some talent, even despite Martavis Bryant being gone. I can only imagine how good they would be if they had him out there. Wow. But give me the Steelers to win that one. The last of the 1 o'clock game, Cincinnati Bengals had New England play the Patriots. Give me the Patriots at home. They don't lose very often at home. Yeah. Tom Brady's back. He put up over 400 yards against Cleveland. Martellus Bennett, the Gronk combination looks unstoppable. The defense is solid. Give me the Patriots, man. At this point, speaking of the Patriots, I don't see anyone in the AFC really competing with them unless someone just comes out of nowhere or let's hope it doesn't happen. Someone important for the Patriots gets injured. I don't see anyone really beating them come playoff time. That's just up to this point. That's just how I see it. So give me the Patriots in the Bengals game. The first of the 4 o'clock game, Kansas City Chiefs head to Oakland play Raiders. This is a division game. Wow. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. The defense hasn't been that good, but they've been able to put up a bunch of points. A lot of the games they have to come back in because it's essentially a shootout because the defense is playing so bad. I'm gonna stick with them. Obviously, you can go either way with this one, but division game. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Raiders in that one. Next game, the Atlanta Falcons head to Seattle to play the Seahawks. This is actually a good one. Falcons have been playing good football. Matt Ryan is up to this point. Let's say we're close to halfway point of the season, and he's definitely an MVP candidate. You can honestly say that we're at week 6. Julio Jones has been a beast. If you watch the Panthers game, the dude stayed open the whole game. And Matt Ryan, those running backs, Devontae Freeman, they've been playing some good football. The defense has been underrated, I feel as though. And they won last week where I didn't think they were going to win against a really good Denver defense. Now, Denver had other issues at quarterback, but the Falcons went out there and got it done offensively, which is a huge surprise to me. Seattle, I believe, are coming off a bye. It's going to be interesting to see the Richard Sherman, Julio Jones matchup because he said he's going to shadow him. They say he's going to shadow him for most of the game, which I want to see that. Because Julio Jones is a tough cover. You see this guy run down the field, 6'4", strong, and he can run right by you. You wouldn't think someone that tall, that big could fly like that. But I got the Seahawks at home to win it in a close game. I think it's going to be a very close game. The last of the 4 o'clock game, the Dallas Cowboys, who have been playing amazing football, been one of the best teams in football. Leaving out the Vikings and the Patriots, but they play some good football. Even despite having Romo out, and this is coming from last year. See how having a competent quarterback can change so much. I understand that other aspects of the team that's playing better. The defensive line has been playing better. There was a lot that went wrong with the Cowboys last year. It wasn't just Romo's injury. You didn't have a running back. You didn't have a competent running back. Although you do got a good offensive line, but it shows that you still need a good running back with good vision to able to find those holes that offensive line can open up. Receiver, you had injuries at receiver, injuries in the secondary. Defensive line wasn't good last year, so there were other problems that contributed to the Cowboys being bad last year. Obviously, Romo was the the main thing that really affected the team. But as you see, now they bring in some pieces. You get Elliott, you draft Elliott, you draft Dak Prescott, and you see how much that's changed. That's so many things are going right for him, and it's not just Dak Prescott's play; it's everything else, man. They're top 10 in scoring defense, and to me, scoring defense is one of the most important statistics. I don't care how many yards you give up. If you're only giving up If you're not giving up a bunch of points, you're not giving up touchdowns, that's a win. Packers, Aaron Rodgers has struggled. He's definitely struggled. And I remember seeing actually it was who was the quarterback? I think it's Brian Hoyer. Brian Hoyer's numbers has actually been better than Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers really only had one good game. He had 4 touchdowns in the first half. Other than that, he has not been good this season. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys in Green Bay. Green Bay is tough. They're tough to beat They're tough to beat there, man. They're tough to beat in Lambeau. But I'm gonna go with the Cowboys, who beat them. The next game, the Indianapolis Colts had the Houston play Texans. Brock Osweiler is a bum. Yeah, he was facing a Vikings defense, but he hasn't played well all year. He's got some talent at receivers. He should be playing a lot better. But I'm definitely gonna go with the Texans. The Colts have been a disappointment. That's a team that coming to the season, I expect them to play a lot better. They're healthier, but injury bug has really hit them hard. The secondary is beat up. Offensive line has not been good. Andrew Luck has been getting hit a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Texans. And that was the Sunday night game. And the Monday night game, the New York Jets head to Arizona to play the Cardinals, a struggling Arizona team, despite all the talent. Quarterback play for the Cardinals without Palmer, who when he was in there, he wasn't that good anyway. At least of this season. He was good last year. Really started to fall off near the end of the season, and definitely in the playoffs. You could just see there was something wrong with him in the Carolina game last year in the playoffs. The Jets, Fitzpatrick. You know what? I'll trust Fitzpatrick over the current Cardinals quarterback. Well, I believe it's Skelton. Yeah, I believe it's Skelton. I could be wrong, but he's a bum. I'm gonna go with the Jets to beat them in Arizona. And that pretty much does it for the picks. I do plan on making another video talking about these ratings and what I think, why I think the ratings dropped, because that's something that a lot of people have been talking about. But that'll be in a separate video where I talk about the ratings. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Kind of talk for too long. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Peace.